Why did people carve the rocks, you know what I mean, and put the president's faces on there, you know, Mount Rushmore? Why did they do that? They got a big kick out of doing big faces, or did they want it to leave a mark? They wanted to leave a mark. They said, these people right here, they are our founding fathers. So we're going to put their big faces on this mountain, and fuck who don't like it. So the fucker got up there and started chiseling out his fucking nose and the eyes and all that shit. Who gave him permission to mark that shit up? You know what I mean? Maybe the Indians had a problem with him putting that fool's face on the mountain. How come he didn't get arrested? It ain't no different, man. That ain't your fucking mountain that you scribed that name on.
It's not really like an addiction, but more like a sickness. You cannot control yourself once you start, if you really understand what you're doing. The minute you get that first tag, you feel like I could have done that better, and you gotta keep moving.
The repetitiveness of it gets really addicting. Every time you do it, you're like one step closer to your goal, whatever that may be.
Graffiti is about being loved, hated, whatever, just being recognized.
The egos, the beef, the jealousy, the law, the sicknesses, the injuries, the hatred, the violence. That's graffiti.
I believe there are a lot of misconceptions about graffiti.
I think it's nonsense to say that graffiti is black, or say that hip-hop in itself motivates or pushes graffiti.
It is not one type of person that writes graffiti. It spans.
It ain't even about my face. It's just about a name.
It's somebody's alter ego, and it's telling its own story.
Graffiti is just what it is, man. It's just writing on walls.
They said, don't take the apple off the tree, and now we are with graffiti up on the wall. So people got to do stuff they're told not to do.
I write graffiti, and you got to deal with it.
Strategy to get us out of Iraq? That was question number one. Number two is a very simple question.
Why did I start doing graffiti? I was always like that kid to try to get everybody's attention in class. At home, I don't know, I guess I was just like scared, you know, like I wasn't allowed to be free in my speaking or my behavior or anything, you know, so I like played the flute, but then my father like made me stop doing that as like a form of punishment for me getting in trouble for something. It's the only thing I liked, and he just took it away, and like, you know, that's exactly what graffiti was. It was like that one thing that I could like, you know, jump onto and then slide down out of the window of my life. I saw somebody doing it on a piece of paper, and I was like, wow, that's dope. And then I couldn't do it, and it was like, damn. I started noticing it everywhere, and I was like, fuck. It was just so sexy, and I was a horny teenager, you know?
Hit those streets.
It was bad, really bad, you know? I mean, of course I stole, but like, wow, writing on shit? So many things could go wrong. You could really get in trouble. It was just crazy.
Tagging is like the most buttery essence of fucking graffiti. You know, like, no matter where you catch a tag, especially in New York, somebody's gonna see it. Some kids I know like come through and they say like, yo, ear snot, that's you? I saw that shit down by the banks. I was like, ear snot, what's that? And I was like, it's the first time I've ever heard that. That's kind of, it's kind of cool. I mean, I like this feeling. What is this? This is, you know, and then it's like, boom. I used to write ear snot really legibly because I really wanted everybody to see that shit. I didn't want ear snot just to be for graffiti writers. I wanted it to be for everyone. Like the tag is like, you know, your signature, your John Hancock. Fill-ins, okay. Pieces, and mural, get a graffiti coloring book or something. You know what I'm saying? But tagging is where it's at. Oh, tagging is the best. Write little messages. You know, you can like see where somebody was from that day just from seeing like all their tags with that one red mean streak. And then you meet up with them later, they're like, yo, you were in fucking Elmhurst, weren't you? Yeah, I'm up. That shit is just like timeless. You do it in daytime, Midtown, easy. Just fucking catch mad tags, like mad big. People in suits like, I didn't see that. I like it, especially when I can see the cop, and I'm like, catching my tag, and then and done. Circle, underline, star. You know, I can see where you are, so I know that I'm not getting caught, you know what I'm saying? the nature of me and most graffiti writers. You don't want anybody telling you what to do. You want to fucking break the law. You want to take that chance of getting caught, and you love it, and you love fucking with them and being like, well, you know, I'm gonna do it again and again and again, and there's nothing you can fucking do. I'm gonna be fucking back. You can make laws. It doesn't mean like, you know, everybody's gonna follow them.
You know, some people come up to me when I'm doing a mural and be like, wow, this is beautiful. I like the colors and I like these animals you put on there and incorporate in this whole thing. I just hate that damn tagging shit though. And I tell them, it's the same thing. I mean, it starts with a little tag, and from the little tag it gets a little throw up, and the little throw up gets a little burn, and a little burn throws into a piece, and the piece turns into a mural. And if I didn't do that tag, I wouldn't be able to do your building.
I never heard of Tumor till '92. And I hadn't been to downtown LA in a few months. And me and my boy Bus had got off the freeway just to check things out, see he was doing shit. And that guy had fucking destroyed it. Like, just all the way down Broadway, you go down Los Angeles, you go down like all the main streets, and he had so many throw-ups. It was kind of like a joke. Later I met the guy, and he's one of the biggest humans I've ever met.
To be a graffiti writer, man, I feel that you have to hold down your fucking name. That's it. Not just write on the wall and be a fucking piecer or paint in your backyard and send it to a magazine. Like, to me, graffiti belonged illegally. That's where it is. You know, you go to the zoo and see a tiger, but he's domesticated in a way, you know? So graffiti don't belong on a canvas. It belongs in an alley or on a train, you know, somewhere where it could just go wild. This is my office.
LA is the gallery. The streets of New York is the gallery. The streets of Chicago is the gallery. You can go to some places in LA where there's railroad tracks and crazy ass walls. You're gonna see that art for free. You might pay for being in the wrong place.
To be a graffiti writer in LA, it's like gangs don't like you and cops don't like you. So you're in the middle of some fucked up shit if you live in the hood. Everybody out here knows how it feels to put your hands on a hot cop hood that's been driving around all day long in the hot sun, and they make you put your hands on there. They know it's hot. My second felony for graffiti. I deal with the consequences. I'm not one of those dudes that blame it on society or people, whatever. I did it, I went to jail, I came out, I did it again, went to jail, came out. Do it again, get killed, die, go in heaven, catch some spots. Here's me breaking a piñata. Here's me a little older breaking another piñata. Here's the aftermath of the piñata stuff. And this one's a piñata one. Just look at the violence. Old people are violent too. Here's a dead piñata getting jumped. Here's another piñata. Here's another piñata. That's where the violence came from. I brought this motherfucker up since he was a little ass fool, and he takes care of me and I take care of him. TKO is not a gang, and it's not a Boy Scout troop. They're a bunch of vandals that hang out together and vandalize or paint graffiti. The original name for TKO was Total Chaos. There was a lot of gangs around here. There was two big gangs. These guys would think I would be from this gang, and these guys would think I'd be in that gang, so they always try to jump me. How many bullets did you have?
I took 5 bullets. Right here, my arm, in my head, and in my chest.
So we started hanging around with each other and protecting each other, and that's how it started. It's like safety in numbers, you know? There's people in Canada now. There's the East Coast, the Midwest, the South, all over the West Coast. There ain't nothing I could do. I can't get rid of them. And it's not like, you know, we made a plan. It just happened, you know? And if I shave my head, it's not because I belong in a gang. It's because it's cheaper to shave my head than go to the barber every weekend and get a haircut. Gang graffiti is gangs marking their territory. Graffiti is marking your name everywhere to let everybody know, this is me, I was here, fuck off.